Hello, it's Tommy. Wanted to show you guys some pictures and video of little Lala. Not entirely sure what happened, but I did take her to the vet. These are some pictures of her at the vet. You could see her everything's swollen on her. Uh, we're not choking her here. We're holding her so we can run some IV fluids in, and it was through her jugular vein. But she was quite a pain to try to feed. Her mom was raising her out in the pen, and she's about a month old, so she's not a tame one. So she was really kind of scared of me. She wasn't using her jaw very much, so the bottle really wasn't working. So I was using a turkey baster, just trying to get any amount of milk down her throat, and she fought me and just kept jerking that head back, and it really was rather difficult to do this, but I was just patient with her, and over a few days, which I had her in the house for 3 days, trying to get her healed up. The vet did give her 2 shots, 2 injections. I know one of them was an antibiotic. I'm not entirely sure what the other one was. And the vet also gave her a pill, meloxicam, something like that. The vet said the name of it, and I'm pretty sure it was something close to that, some kind of anti-inflammatory. Of course, Lala here, she screamed when she got the injections and got the IV fluids. She didn't like that at all, but you can see here, I mean, her eyes were just horrible, and that knot on her jaw. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I did witness Effie, who is the 1-year-old out there, the 1-year-old female. I did witness her hitting on Nugget with her front feet. It might be called swatting, I'm not sure, but she was hitting Nugget, and I had Nugget out there for about 24 hours. And when I saw that, I took Nugget back out of there and put her back into the little 10 by 13 pen that I have set up just for the fawns. Um, I I can't have the big deer beating up on the little ones, and I'm kind of afraid that's what happened here. That Effie or one of the big ones just wailed and just beat the crap out of little Lala for some reason, and really did a number on her. I mean, her eyes were just so swollen, and her mouth. She had some cuts and open scrapes and stuff on her knees and on her back. It just was not pretty. But I was patient with her, trying to feed her, because I know she was rather scared of me, but hopefully I built up a little bit of trust with her. But the vet did tell me to not get my hopes up real high. She said that fawns are not very hardy, and injuries like that can often end up killing them. And I did not want to accept that kind of outcome, so I was just determined to try to get a good outcome here. Now, this is about a day and a half after the vet. You can see her eye, her right eye is quite a bit, the swelling was quite a bit reduced, and her left eye looks basically normal. I was very happy to see this, and the knot on her jaw was at least 80% reduced, so that was very good. I have her in a little playpen here with some puppy pads, and every time she would pee, I would go ahead and change out the puppy pads. But I was able to get 4 or 5 ounces down her at a time. A lot of it drooled out of her mouth. You can see it like right in front of her there. But once she had a full belly, she would just curl up and go to sleep. So I was happy to see that. But I don't know, she's still not quite 100%, but this is a big improvement here. And at least she was eating, and giving me hope that there just may be a good outcome out of this. But it just breaks my heart to see her like this. I mean, she obviously went through something pretty traumatic, and I wish I knew for sure what had happened. But after 3 days of being cooped up in the playpen, she actually figured out how to jump out of the playpen. So she was obviously feeling better. So I took her out in the little pen and put her with Nugget, so each of them would have some company. And Lala went straight for the water and just kept drinking water, just kept drinking. And I'm like, I was giving her milk. I gave her water a couple times and I gave her some electrolytes a couple times, but I was focused on the milk because she was only doing 2 or 3 ounces at a time there right in the beginning. But I'm happy that these two have each other now, so at least they won't be lonely. Because Nugget was basically by herself for the first month. I did put her in the big pen for one day, for 24 hours, and that's when I witnessed Effie kind of wailing on her. So I took Nugget out of there and put her back in this little pen. So right now they're both together and they have each other, so they're keeping each other company. But Lala ended up finishing that entire bowl of water. And Nugget here just seemed so excited to finally have a friend, finally have somebody to keep her company in here. But she's not out of the woods yet, but she's feeling a lot better. So she is outside now and is with another deer. So, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.